I was that person. I used to set my alarm for so much earlier than I had to wake up so I could press snooze multiple times. That was how I started my mornings, pressing snooze 5 times or more. And then there were those days when I had the intention of getting up at a certain time. But I would press snooze so much that eventually I just turned off my alarm. Can you relate to that? Have you ever done this? Welcome to Possibilities with me, Hina Khan. I've been a coach and psychotherapist for well over a decade. And after working with hundreds of clients, here's what I've come to know. The only thing holding us back from a larger, more expansive life is our mindset. I'm going to help you break through your mental barriers and unlock infinite possibilities. When I look back at my mornings, I was definitely not in control with how I started my days. I would wake up after hitting snooze multiple times, grab my phone, check emails, social media, and get engaged in other people's agenda. And many times, that was even before my coffee. The ripple effect of this was how it would impact my interactions and the rest of my day. For example, whatever content I was engaged in when I woke up would affect my mood. How I would respond to my partner, Paul, and our kids. I wasn't present in the morning as I was preoccupied with whatever content I consumed when I woke up. Now, here's the interesting part. I didn't even know that I wasn't in control of my mornings. My behavior was automatic. It was a habit, and in my world, completely normal. So I didn't question it. When I started to look at the habits of successful people, one thing they had in common was they controlled their mornings. And it makes sense. I liken it to waking up in the morning and getting into your car. When you are in control, you'll get into the driver's seat and decide where you're going. When you are not in control, you will step into the passenger seat and be taken to other people's destination. You will literally be taken for a ride. I believe morning rituals are so important that it is one of the first things I implement with my clients, and they experience the benefits of it relatively quickly. When a client decides to work with me, they want more. They want to create an incredible life in all areas. In order to do that, they need to rise above their current set of automatic behaviors, just like I did. The life that they seek is not at the level their life is at. Let me just say that one more time. The life they seek is not at the level their life is at. And this starts with getting in the driver's seat every single morning. You may be wondering, why the morning? Well, this is when your mind is open and in a receptive state. This is when you're giving direction to your mind. To keep with the driving analogy, this is when you are plugging in your destination into the GPS. With this clarity, the rest of your day unfolds from this intention. What you focus on, what you respond to, what you prioritize, all comes from your destination. A morning routine can consist of a variety of things. I'll share mine with you. My routine starts with a fresh cup of coffee. After a few sips, I sit down with my notebook and write out my goal for the day. A goal I'm working on right now is to 10x my business. So I harness the power of my imagination and write about it in detail. What does that look like? What am I working on? How am I working with my clients? And then I move on to my gratitude list. By now, you know how I feel about gratitude. And then finally, I will do a visualization. I will visualize myself at my destination. I am working with clients. I have 10x'd my business. I'm meeting with my team, filming some videos. By the way, I've created a guided visualization just for you. You can find it in your podcast player. So those are the 3 core elements to my morning routine. They have literally changed my life and the lives of hundreds of my clients. One of my clients used to wake up and automatically put the news on. It would be humming in the background as she dove into her emails and social media. She started her day as a passenger, reacting to whatever information flooded her inbox. If the emails were not positive, she would be in a bad mood. Her inbox was controlling her. Within the first month of us working together, she stopped turning on the TV first thing in the morning. She got into the driver's seat, writing her goals and actually thinking and getting ideas for ways to improve her life. As a result, she has gained massive momentum, from making more money to getting a new puppy and even entering in a new relationship. Definitely worth the sleep she might have lost for not hitting snooze. A morning routine is a game changer. As you know, we end each episode with gratitude, and we're going to do that now. Grab a notebook and a pen or open up notes on your phone. Press pause and do that. Now, I want you to go back to the beginning of this day. Imagine you're starting your day with gratitude and write down what you're grateful for. I would love to know if you have a morning routine or plan on starting one. Please share that with me on Instagram at Coach with Hina. As always, I am so grateful for you. Thank you for letting me be part of your day. By the way, if you love this content, can you do me a favor? Will you rate it or write a review? When you do that, it helps us reach more people. I really appreciate it. And I will meet you here next time on Possibilities. This episode was produced by Stephanie Phillips, presented by Frequency Podcast Network.